2001, the first nonstop flight between New York and Hong Kong takes off. This historic journey showcases the relentless pursuit of pushing aviation boundaries. And in doing so, it sets the stage for an entirely new era of ultra-long flights that will eventually change everything. But what does this mean? Why have so many of these ultra-long flights started recently? What does it mean for the future of travel? What does it all mean for our shrinking world? Well, join me as we explore these topics and more in today's episode. 2001 was a monumental year for aviation. Continental Airlines took the leap and launched the first non-stop passenger service from Newark, New Jersey to Hong Kong. This inaugural flight spanned an impressive 16 hours and 9 minutes, covering over 7,200 miles or 11,600 kilometers. It established a new benchmark for long-haul air travel and marked the beginning of an extraordinary journey towards a more interconnected world. But here's the thing. Even though there were planes like the Airbus A350 that could theoretically make these crazy ultra-long flights, the reality was quite different. Most airlines stuck to routes within their range limits. See, while some airlines dared to dream big, venturing into the realm of ultra-long haul operations, they quickly hit a major roadblock. That's because older wide-body aircraft like the aforementioned A340 had the capability to cover vast distances. But here's the catch. They burned a ton of fuel. I'm talking about high fuel consumption, which made operating these ultra-long flights a dicey proposition. The economics just didn't add up. Can you imagine? Flying for over 16 hours straight and still having to worry about money? Crazy, right? Despite the challenges posed by these fuel-hungry giants, one airline stood out among the rest. Singapore Airlines bravely embraced the challenge and operated the world's longest non-stop flight from 2004 to 2014. Their Airbus A350-500 took to the skies on a daily basis, conquering the 9,537-mile or 15,349-kilometer route between Singapore and Newark, New Jersey. Talk about dedication. But alas, the story took an unexpected twist. When Singapore Airlines made the tough decision to discontinue the flight in 2014, why, you ask? Drumroll, please. Rising fuel costs. Yes, the relentless increase in jet fuel prices forced them to ground their long-haul ambitions. It was a heartbreaking moment for aviation enthusiasts and travelers alike. Yet amidst this disappointment, another airline emerged on the scene: Delta Airlines. In 2009, they launched a non-stop route between Johannesburg, South Africa, and Atlanta, Georgia. This bold move showcased one of the longest flights of its time, covering a staggering 9,482 miles, or 15,241 kilometers. But Delta wasn't alone in this adventure. British Airways also jumped on the ultra-long-haul bandwagon with their London to Johannesburg route. These airlines proved that ultra-long-haul flights weren't just a pipe dream, they could work. Then in 2014, Qantas, the iconic Australian airline, raised the bar to new heights by opening a direct route between Sydney and Dallas. This game-changing move set the stage for an era of ultra-long flights like never before seen. With this new route, Qantas demonstrated that ultra-long flights weren't just feasible. They could be commercially successful too. Talk about a game-changer. Now let's fast forward to 2015 and 2016 when oil prices plummeted. The price of jet fuel, a key component of aviation, dropped to an astonishing 85 cents per gallon. Imagine that. This sudden downturn presented an incredible opportunity for airlines to experiment with ultra-long-haul routes that were previously out of reach. It was like a green light for aviation pioneers to push the boundaries and explore new frontiers in air travel. In 2016, United Airlines seized this chance and embarked on an ambitious journey itself. The airline began its first non-stop route between San Francisco and Singapore, marking a significant milestone in trans-Pacific connectivity. Covering a distance of approximately 9,551 miles or 15,343 kilometers, this flight symbolized the re-establishment of non-stop connectivity between the United States and Asia. After a gap of nearly 10 years since the discontinuation of Continental Airlines' New York to Hong Kong route, United was sending a clear message. We're here to conquer new, long-haul possibilities. Around the same time, Emirates, the flag carrier of the UAE, decided to up the ante and wowed the aviation world by starting a non-stop flight between Dubai and Auckland, New Zealand. This epic journey, operated on the massive Airbus A380, covered a mind-boggling distance of 9,657 miles, or 15,526 kilometers. Talk about going the extra mile. This marked the longest A380 flight ever operated, pushing the limits of what these super jumbo aircraft were designed to do. It was a testament to Emirat's commitment to providing unparalleled comfort and convenience for its passengers. And here's where things get really interesting. By 2017, the game had changed. Airbus A350 and the Boeing 787 Dreamliner had gone mainstream. These modern marvels were now being utilized by numerous airlines worldwide, and they brought with them a wave of efficiency and innovation. Say goodbye to the fuel-thirsty giants of the past, and hello to a new era of aviation. Now, airlines could embrace the ultra-long-haul market without breaking the bank. The result? An explosion of nonstop flights across the globe. In 2018, Qantas once again took center stage and expanded its ultra-long-haul network by launching a direct route from Perth, Australia, to London. Covering a remarkable 9,657 miles, or 15,526 kilometers, this non-stop flight became the first of its kind to connect Australia and Europe. It was a thrilling adventure for passengers and a testament to the growing popularity of ultra-long-haul travel. But wait, there's more. Also in 2018, Singapore Airlines made a triumphant return to the New York route with the launch of its Singapore to Newark service. This time they brought along the Airbus A350 and a premium-only cabin to ensure maximum profitability. It was a strategic move that allowed them to offer a luxurious travel experience without any of the headaches associated with economy class. And then something incredible happened. Between 2018 and 2020, an astounding number of new ultra-long routes came to life. Over half of the current top 10 longest flights were launched during this period. It was a remarkable surge in connectivity that shrank our world like never before. During this time frame, airlines started making some bold moves. They began eliminating economy class on their longest routes, opting instead to focus on premium travelers. This shift proved to be highly effective, optimizing fuel efficiency and maximizing profits. Singapore Airlines, the trailblazer of ultra-long haul, removed economy seating on its flights between Singapore and New York. By doing so, they unlocked incredible savings in fuel consumption, allowing them to offer a more refined travel experience. But as airlines reveled in the success of ultra-long haul, a new problem emerged: the fuel-to-carry fuel problem. What does this mean? Well, it means that the longer a plane flies, the more fuel it needs to carry additional fuel. You might be thinking, duh, but it's not that simple. Let me explain. As a plane flies longer routes, it requires a certain amount of fuel to reach its destination. However, the weight of this additional fuel has an impact on the plane's overall performance. It becomes less fuel efficient, which increases costs and reduces profit margins. This presents a unique challenge for ultra-long-haul flights, forcing airlines to strike a balance between operational efficiency and the demand for non-stop connectivity. As airlines zeroed in on high-margin customers willing to pay for convenience, it became evident that business travelers were the key. Targeting these travelers allowed airlines to maximize revenue and elevate the overall flying experience. With a focus on catering to the needs of business travelers, airlines ensured that ultra-long-haul remained a profitable venture. As ultra-long-haul gained momentum, a significant shift in global hub power occurred. While European carriers like Lufthansa and Air France-KLM ventured into ultra-long-haul, they gradually retreated from their traditional long-haul networks. On the other hand, Asian and Middle Eastern airlines like Singapore Airlines, Emirates, Etihad, and Qatar Airways embraced ultra-long-haul as part of their DNA. This realignment of power reshaped the aviation landscape, giving rise to new opportunities and challenges for airlines worldwide. But the story doesn't end there. Looking ahead, Qantas, the iconic Australian airline, is preparing to take ultra-long-haul to new heights. They plan to launch a groundbreaking 21-hour flight between Sydney and London. This epic journey will cover an astounding 11,000 miles or 17,700 kilometers, pushing the boundaries of what's possible in aviation. To bring this vision to life, Qantas is challenging both Boeing and Airbus to develop aircraft capable of achieving such an extraordinary feat. The proposed 21-hour flight by Qantas poses exciting possibilities for travelers. With the advancement of technology, it may become a reality in the not-so-distant future, allowing people to connect with loved ones and explore new destinations in ways that were never before imaginable. The rise of ultra-long haul has brought a seismic shift in airport economics. Traditionally, airports like Dubai, Heathrow, and Charles de Gaulle thrived as hubs for connecting passengers. However, with ultra-long-haul flights offering direct routes, these hub airports are facing a shift in power. Instead of benefiting from multiple connections, these airports now prioritize origin-destination carriers, leading to new dynamics in the industry. The future of ultra-long-haul hangs in the balance. If oil prices remain low and demand stays strong, we'll likely see even more ultra-long routes. But if prices rise or demand weakens, existing routes might vanish. The next decade will be crucial, deciding whether ultra-long haul becomes a permanent fixture in the sky or fades away into aviation history. And finally, I want to leave you with this thought-provoking question. As ultra-long nonstop flights reach nearly every corner of the planet, how will this reshape our perception of distance, time, and global connection? Your thoughts matter. Share them in the comments below and let's discuss. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you for joining me on this journey through the world of ultra-long-haul flights. Until next time, keep soaring to new heights and exploring the endless possibilities that lie ahead in the world of aviation. Stay curious, stay adventurous, and remember, the sky is never too far.